So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
2nd and 10. This one caught by Osborne, right side.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to it as he released it. And it's second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Back to throw again. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard. Hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Operating from the gun. Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, it's out. McKinnon fumbled it. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Looking for the crossing receiver. He's got him. It's Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Pats are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Bell brings it in across the formation.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Now a give. This is McKinnon.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And remember, this is a running back that fumbled on the previous drive, but fortunately for them, nothing came of it. And I think when that happens, sometimes coaches can lean a little more on forgive and forget. So he's right back out there and running again.
Second and 1. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Milton. A dump down to McKinnon. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Operating from the gun, Milton.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second and a couple. Play action. Now Purdy.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
Oh, some strong running.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Now Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 44-yard line.
Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Milton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
3rd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he stopped immediately there.
Jair Brown on the stop there. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Milton.
That one on the money to Bourne downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. A big play there for New England. 41 yards. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Patriots have retaken a third quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A beautiful spin and room to run.
Now he's loose again.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
187 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Oh, good move. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Purdy looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Operating from the gun. Milton finding Bourne here over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Milton. And he caught it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. Here now, 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Purdy, big 4th down play. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's going to have the 1st down and then more.
Oh, man. They are living on the razor's edge. If this is incomplete, this game's over. Instead, it's a huge pickup. And I think the win percentage calculator is going to have to work overtime here, because this game has really had some swings.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd down, goal to go. To throw is Purdy. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Moody good with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. To Henry. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously Obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
They'll try and lay this out for Chosen.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
They run once more with McKinnon.
And the defense closes quickly there. We'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Now a first throw here in overtime. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Milton flushed out right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Off play action. Milton.
And he'll let this go deep for Bourne.
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
So it's a win here for the Patriots, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for New England, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire